One Piece.
One Piece.
One Piece. This is One Piece chapter 1013. Anarchy in the BM. Parentheses, Big Mom.
Oh, my bad. I thought that meant baby mama. Thanks, Oda.
Anarchy in the Baby Mama. It's actually a reference to a song. I'll explain how I know later, but the song is actually called Anarchy in the UK. It's like this weird punk song. But for whatever reason, it's in the Big Mom now. I don't know. In any case, we open up with last we left off, Nami was fighting Ulti to defend Otama's honor. Usopp is like, yo, we got to get the fuck out of here.
For sure.
And Nami's like, no, she's going to chase us either way. But the main thing is she deserves what's coming to her. And as Ulti rises to her feet, Nami gets the tornado tempo ready. She fires one off, but Ulti dodges it and grabs Nami. Is like, I'm going to fucking kill you now. And as she's about to descend upon her, Big Mom assembles the collective strength of Napoleon, Prometheus, and fucking Hera and makes this fucking, like, I don't even know, this maser cannon.
Laser.
It's called a maser.
Triple beam laser.
Yeah.
Straight through Ulti's chest.
Directly through her fucking stomach.
She's dead. She's dead. She's dead, bro. She's dead.
Oh my god.
She died,
no, I mean, look, dude.
With a beam, bro.
I think she's dead, but the ancient Zoans are really, really, like, resilient. Like, they could survive a lot. They could survive a lot of shit. Like, Jack survived being, like, thrown into the ocean, you know?
Jack is
like,
a fish man.
Yeah, that's true.
Jack is a fish man. That's why he survived despite being knocked down to the ocean.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he still, well, he
can't swim, but he can breathe down there still.
Fish man with a fruit.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why he's. I learned that way late. I learned that I learned that a couple months ago. I was like, oh, that's why he fucking survived that. I remember he was just lurking down there, just like, please, somebody help me. And I'm like, aren't you drowning? And then
I thought he was just that strong. Like it was just the mammoth, maybe
that not breathing. He's so
like,
strong. He doesn't need to breathe underwater.
Yeah,
all right, so
like,
I'll say this on the status of Ulti, and the reason I know what I know about the title is that, you know, sometimes I like to go onto the One Piece wiki and kind of just like, you know, peruse the chapter, you know, just see if there's any notes, anything I missed.
Fun facts.
Yeah. There's like a whole like little list of fun facts and just like a brief one sentence chapter summary. I learned that the title is based on Anarchy in the UK, and I also learned that apparently Ulti is not dead or not considered dead. She is simply unconscious.
Yeah, you see, that's why I told you. Ancient Zoans are just really, really...
Can I get a slumber at least?
I mean, yes, obviously.
My bad for not knowing dinosaur anatomy.
No, wait. First of all, just because the wiki says it doesn't mean it's official.
No, it's official, bro.
I also consider...
that's an official source, dude.
No, I consider her fully... I watched this and I was like, holy shit, is she fucking dead right now? And, you know, I mean...
I wouldn't mind.
First of all, props to Big Mom. This is some real Emperor shit. Where, like, she was basically like, get out of the way, little girl. And then she just... So I'm just going to finish this. This girl is beneath me. And then she just...
With your bitch-ass baton.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for a one-on-one fight right now. I don't do those anymore. I'm beyond that.
Hold this one. Bing! And it smoked all her friends. I mean, all the gang behind her. Boom.
I mean, this was so very...
She dropped straight to her fucking head.
I really do appreciate the realness of the Emperors. Like, Oda doesn't try to make it so that... You know, they get, like, knocked around a little bit, but, you know, when Oda communicates us always clearly that, like, when they want to end something, they will just end it. They will not wait, as we learn again later on, but getting a little ahead of myself. We cut over to everybody just looking like, fuck, she's dead. So, yeah, all of Kaido's people are like, yo, weren't we supposed to be in alliance? What's happening? Usopp and Nami take the opportunity to just run away. And out of the corner of her eye, Nami notices Zeus just chilling, hiding, and noticing that, like, things are different. He peeps that, like, they got a whole new cloud friend. And he's like, what? What's going on here? He goes up, he sees Nami, he's like, Nami! And Nami just like, fuck you. Turns her nose up at him. And Zeus goes back to Big Mom. After Big Mom notices, like, oh, there you are, Zeus. He's like, oh, Mama, looks like we have a new member. And man, Big Mom's like, no, I don't need you anymore. I have a Hera. And then she orders Hera to eat Zeus. And Hera's like, I ate. And she just starts nibbling into his back. Oh, man. And yeah, that's fucked up. As he's eating, his mom basically looks at him, is looking at him like, yeah, this is what you get. You're nothing but a soul thief because you fucked up so many times. You're like a waste of my soul. And then she just turns around and plucks Otama away from. He's like, yoink, I'll take that. I'm gonna put you over here where it's safe. And Big Mom just starts full blown chasing after Usopp and Nami. And I guess Zeus in his final moments wants to make it right to somebody. So he just blitzes after Big Mom, trying to make it right. And Big Mom just like, you're my soul. And then just sucks his soul out. So yeah. Nami tries to get some black balls over to Zeus, but that doesn't work out very well either. And yeah, it's not looking good. She just continues to chase after Otama, Usopp, and Nami. So, it's not looking good. And as she brings down Napoleon upon them, a giant metal hand comes out and grabs the sword and slams Big Mom to the ground. And who is it? Who is it? It's fucking Eustace Kid.
It's called Partner, but it should be called Gangsta Time.
I think this is Kid's fight. I don't know. I think this is gonna be Kid versus
Gibson.
Yeah.
All right.
Kid versus Big Mom, or maybe Kid-in-Law versus Big Mom. I could see that. Just dunks her head into the ground and is like, "This is my fight."
I mean, he does have a way to trap some of them, so
yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah, it's funny. Everybody's like Captain Kid, but Usopp and Nami are also like Captain Kid. And the chapter ends on this 2-page spread as we cut over to the rooftop on the Skull Dome. And Kaido is just talking to himself. He's like, man, the outcome was obvious. You gained a new power, but you let it get to your head. Human beings don't give up. No, they can't give up hope. That's the problem. It's been a long time since I've gotten this worked up. I should have simply cut off your head and announced my victory to everyone. And then we cut over to Luffy well below Onigashima falling off. As Kaido says, because now they'll keep believing you're going to win, won't they? Whoa.
Can I get a TYS from Brian?
What's a TYS?
Hold you so.
Okay.
Kinda, sorta, but I'll
a little early to call.
But you have to declare it next time. Next time you can't be like, oh, it would be crazy if such and such.
No. I said that, they were hinting that Kaido is a fucking monster in a 1v1 situation, so Luffy could lose this shit. And I was right.
I think they was just hinting that he needed help, not that he would outright get smoked.
No.
We've seen them.
No, it's been hyped up since the beginning. Well, ever since Kaido has been mentioned, him being in a 1v1 and winning has been like a correspondence. Specifically 1v1.
Hey, stop the 1v1 versus Kaido. Fuck out of here. I mean, verse Odin.
Yeah, he
So I'm
did.
not trying to hear that. He
No.
no beasting on 1-on-1. He ducks fades.
I'm
He don't
not,
want no smoke with Shanks.
he does not.
He does. Didn't he fight Shanks before Marineford?
No, he did. He did fight Shanks
Yeah,
before Marine. He did fight Shanks before Marineford.
He lost. That's why he was up in the clouds. He was thinking about his life.
I'll say this. I don't think Luffy's done. This is just like kind of a thing Luffy does. He's gone out and in and out of fights before. He did it with Crocodile.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, with Crocodile.
Flamingo.
You know, there's Crocodile vibes going on here.
Did that happen with the crocodile fight? You know,
Yeah,
it
he
was
fought him
10
3
years ago,
times.
so.
He lost twice.
What? In the same fight?
Remember what?
Wait,
No, in the same arc though.
He lost in the desert, and then he lost on the Kingdom Palace rooftop, and then he fought him one more time in the ruins, and that's where he won.
Like, obviously, Luffy's gonna come back from this, right? But
Yeah.
it's not gonna be easy for him to beat a full-on fucking emperor. Like, he's not gonna win
sure.
this on the second fade, you know?
Sure, but he didn't lose yet. He didn't lose officially yet. It's not
but he
over.
is kind of knocked out right now.
Hey, I mean, remember, One Piece fights last days. You know, like the
They
big ones,
do.
the big ones that matter, they last days, and this could be just like day 1.
Yeah, because imagine in the next chapter he just snaps back out and reaches his fucking
He's like,
big
oh.
ass. I'll be like, oh, all right, whatever,
All right.
man.
I mean,
Nigga, you was knocked the fuck out.
I'll say
just
this.
a second ago.
I don't know how he gets out of this one. He's literally falling away from the island as it's floating away from him.
He's gonna need some help.
This
already been confirmed.
is when his awakening comes out, and he just turns the sea into rubber,
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous. Even for One Piece.
and bounces
Before
back.
we get Gear 5.
Imagine.
Did he use Gear 4 with his with the Ryu soul?
He hasn't done it yet.
No.
So I guess Gear
hasn't
5 would
supposed
be
to have
his supreme hockey infusion.
No,
with his-
He did use the Gear 4th when he first got there. When they were all
But
fighting.
he
him.
didn't use it.
Yeah, but he didn't use it with
the
Supreme-
Ryu soul.
Oh
with
yeah.
Yeah,
Supreme
with
Hockey.
with the King Hockey.
Yeah. I guess it's too hard to maintain both.
Real quick, this last pages with Kaido almost got the RGC for me. Like, it almost got it. Just because it got me thinking. I interpreted this ending of the chapter 3 different ways, right? So, there's the first way that, you know, Kaido's like, I kind of felt like Kaido was kind of like him not killing Luffy was like he's talking about this speech with hope and shit. And I felt like he was talking about this and he let Luffy live because he was hoping that Luffy would be the one to kill him, right? And that's why he let him live. And there's also another side of it where it comes down to Kaido having that half human side of him that he just can't help but hope, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like since
Yeah, he did mention about humans that they.
yeah,
can't
he's
help
talking about humans and hope and all this shit. And third, this obviously clears up that Kaido is not human. He is a beast that ate a human-like fruit.
That
just
doesn't
because-
confirm it.
It
That
does
does not
confirm it. He
confirm it.
literally removed himself from the human race. Like nobody talks. A human does not talk about humans in a third party.
Shanks is technically not a human either.
Celestials
Shanks
talk
is
about
human.
themselves that way.
Huh?
Celestial dragons don't talk about themselves that way. Celestial dragons.
Yeah, but
remove
he's not a
themselves from them.
celestial dragon.
Sure.
Brian, the
Kaido.
point is that there's presidents in the series. There's a president for people speaking mighty of themselves, saying
Yes.
I am above human.
Yes.
I mean, look, is that really?
I don't know, I think-
the point you is that the point you want to run with?
Yeah, I
This
think
is
it
what
is
the
because
idea is?
look, everything lines up with Kaido being a dragon first, right? Everything lines
No,
up to that.
I
His
disagree.
his first thing that he does when he fights the scabbards, he turns into a dragon, right? Because
Who the
that's where he's
Scabbards?
most comfortable. Huh?
Who the
The
scab?
Akazaya Nine.
The Akazai 9.
Oh, okay.
They're known as
So
like, they're
so he
translations
fights
of
them as a
Scabbards.
dragon. So it's like I'm pretty sure, and plus he has dragon abilities. That base, like this is something that doesn't come with his quirk. I feel. Kaido, I think he's a dragon that's become human. You know that, or that has a quirk that made him human.
And not that he ate the Zoan dragon fruit that gives him all his mystical abilities.
I'm pretty sure he's not human. Do you think
Marco was a phoenix and also ate the human fruit?
No, because it's different. He has a human-like appearance.
Human fruit, right?
So does Kaido.
Kaido has horns, though. Kaido has horns. Who else?
Big Mom's not human.
Well, no, Chopper has fur.
She's giant.
Yeah, Chopper has fur, but guess what? Chopper was a reindeer first, and that's why he has fur, right?
Wait, no, your theory falls flat because there's only one human fruit, and Chopper already has it. I forgot.
That's also another factor.
It's a human-like fruit. It's not.
Well,
he's not completely human.
Be?
It could be another side to it. I don't know. It could be something. He has a club. He could be a fucking caveman fruit. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, look, there's obviously a lot of cryptic shit going on with Kaido's backstory, even with like the talking about the hope. While I don't think it means that he's not human, I think there's multiple levels that it's supposed to mean on that. Like, I think the surface level is that we're supposed to take about it is that he wishes that he had killed Luffy and shown off that he had killed Luffy so he can just kind of like stop everyone from fighting.
Yeah.
So he could take away the hope of the other Straw Hats and they'd just like quit. As long as they have hope, they'll keep going. So that's the surface level. And there's obviously something within Kaido's backstory that informs the subtext of him talking about how humans need hope. And maybe it goes back to, the fact that he doesn't have any hope. And that's why he separates himself from humans, is that he's always trying to die because he feels no hope. I don't know. There's a lot of levels to this. We know nothing about Kaido. The only emperor we really know about is Big Mom. The other emperors have their backstories strictly on lockdown. So it's kind of hard to interpret what he says. Could he not be a human initially? Maybe. I don't think it's all the way that crazy, but I don't know. There's not a precedent for that. I
don't know. Is it really that crazy to believe that he could be not human?
Based on the established rules of how devil fruit work, where two of the same devil fruit can exist in one time. Yeah, the only way I could see it is that if Vegapunk potentially created an artificial devil fruit, because he seems to be the only one with that capability.
Yeah. And was like, the artificial fruit that I'm going to make is another human fruit.
No, it's not. I don't think it's another human fruit. It's some variation. It's some variation, dude. I swear it's some variation.
Yeah.
Because, like, I have this really strange feeling that, like, because Big Mom also gave him this fruit. Let's not forget that. And there's just a lot of weird
but what
things about Kaido. There's a lot of weird things about him.
Kaido the fruit?
Yes.
Yeah.
They did mention in passing that Big Mom gave Kaido his devil fruit.
So it's
wow.
But when Kaido and Big Mom knew each other, Kaido was still human. He was on the Rocks crew. So if they did,
no, we don't know if he was human on the Rocks crew. He could have been a pet.
He filled the role of mystical pet.
Yeah, he could have been a pet.
You know what I'm saying? And they was like, let's call Vegapunk. He could artificially create the human fruit. Or maybe they found the adjacent.
And also, there's that. Why was Kaido making a clone of his own fruit? And why is Momonosuke the one who gets it, right? Like, obviously, there's a lot that goes into this, but
Momonosuke got it by accident. He wasn't meant to.
Yeah, he got it by accident, right? Of course, but I'm just saying he got a fruit that was meant to be Kaido's clone fruit, right?
Was it?
So
no, well, all the smile fruits are made out of Kaido's blood. So no matter what animal you are, it came from Kaido.
I see.
And, but there is something to that, there's something in Kaido's blood that inherently is able to make these fruits. So maybe there is something to the theory that he's not.
It's almost like he has the blood of a dragon.
I mean, that doesn't make him a dragon.
I mean, it could be through his own fruit, and his fruit facilitates that with his blood.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
that could be the case too.
Maybe he's one of the people that were wiped out by the world government in the Void Century. Maybe he's a descendant of those.
That's crazy.
That would be really interesting.
maybe there's a reason that the reason they wiped him out is because whoever these people were, they were capable of creating the devil fruits.
Yeah.
From their own blood. I don't know. There's a lot to theorize with Kaido's backstory. I don't think it's that simple as Kaido was a dragon, and
I forgot Smile was even made from his blood. That makes so much sense.
Well, there's a lot of information being revealed in little scattershot chapters here and there, but yeah, I do recall like the CP0 guy mentioning that all the Smile fruits were based off his blood, so that's like I guess the main ingredient. I mean, sheesh, I don't know what this means for Kaido. I don't know if he's human. I'd like to think he is, and I'd like to think whatever his deal is, it harkens all the way back to the Void Century. Because we got to get some closure on that. And I feel like him going after Wano...
Oh, man, yeah, I can't wait till they talk about
Just
that.
give me more Kaido, bro. Just give me more Kaido shit. I want to know more.
Yeah. I think that's my theory, if anything, is that he was one of the original people from the Void Century, or a descendant of the people from the Void Century. And for whatever reason, he came after Wano, who were the people who created poneglyphs. And one of the people from Wano had to... One of the people
You're
from
right.
Wano knows the true history. So there's a reason he came for Wano, outside of it being just kind of like this outside territory.
He was interested in the poneglyph.
I mean, each of the emperors has a road poneglyph to the Raftel.
Which means they all know? They all know something?
They all know a little something. I don't think... Because the only way to know what
Kaido probably knows the most because he has Odin's journal, right?
Probably.
Well, had Odin's journal, unless he didn't know about it.
Well, they also were very tight-lipped about what they saw there. So I don't think Odin would flat out reveal what's on Raftel.
Even in his own personal journal?
Yeah, not even in his personal journal. Because I figured that he would... Like, he would figure somebody would find it. And somebody would read it. There's probably hints in that journal, but I don't think he out and out said this is what we saw there. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot going back. I'm very interested. I mean, Kaido's so cool. He's just the coolest. He really is.
For sure.
One of and if the arc goes down as good as it has been and it continues that consistently, like Kaido might be like one of the best villains of all time. I'm just because of his impact on the series. But very fascinating to see what's going on there. Lots of theories this chapter.
Oh God, I fucking love and hate Oda at the same time.
Oh,
like this is the kind
week.
of shit. Like I just wish, like I've said it before, but I feel like I wish I was put into a coma 5 years later so I can binge read all of One Piece. You know,
or 10 years later.
5 years down the road, we're in the middle of Elbath, bro. We don't even.
Yeah.
We don't even know.
I mean, how long has it taken? How long has it been since they came from the break? Since the
2010 about. We were in we were like leaving high school.
Bro, there's no way. This.
I'll say this, man. I mean,
there's way more time.
For sure.